Welcome back to another video. Earlier this year I did a companion planting experiment with planting winter rye and garlic together, and so it seems to be a pretty good success, so I want to check that out. So let's get right down to it. Alright, so here earlier this winter, back in January, I planted some winter rye. I have 2 rows there, and then on the outside I have 2 rows of garlic. Now over here, bunch of dandelions, and then down that way I have 1 row of winter rye and then 2 rows of garlic on the outside of that. This actually seems to be a pretty effective companion planting system. Between the garlic and the rye, I had already spread down some grass clipping mulch, and now I am spreading down another round of that. That's mainly for the garlic. Now, one interesting thing that I've noticed here is that the rye, when planted with the garlic in this area of the garden, is a lot bigger and a lot more further developed than the rye on the other end of this row, which we can look at in a minute. So I'm wondering if the garlic has something to do with that, or if I planted this section of rye earlier in the year. I don't remember. I think I planted this section of the rye, I think, earlier in the year. But nonetheless, the 2 plants seem to be growing pretty well together. And then here is the rye. Just have 1 row of it, and kind of hard to make it out from the grass. When the rye was a little younger, a few weeks ago, I was harvesting leaves and adding those into smoothies or just eating them straight. They're pretty tender and they're really sweet. That is not me. I think that was must have been like a rabbit that kind of chewed those down. So overall, I think this is a companion planting strategy that I will definitely do again. The 2 plants you can plant around the same time of the year, both in the fall, and they overwinter, and then they really come in strong with a bunch of growth in the springtime. Thanks so much for checking out this video. I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Take care.